Hi everyone, and welcome to the webinar. So let me wait for a few minutes to join people. Hi guys, thank you for joining the webinar. So let me share my. Hi guys, thank you for attending the webinar section. So let me share my screen. So today, now I make you all walk through these model project delivery using a Zoho project and Zoho QEngine. So thanks for taking your time and joining this webinar. This webinar will ensure how to enhance a project management with the Zoho project and Zoho QEngine working together. So let's get started with the agenda. This will be the basic agenda. So we will start with the powerful Zoho project. Is as we know, explanatory project management solution that was a rich with a lot of features, breakdown and milestones. So similarly, if we use how we use a Zoho project means first get start the project and we can track the task management as per the project. The task was assigned to the particular owner. So then the task automations was begin. Then we can also make a team collaborations inside the particular project. Who are all the member and owner of those projects? We can make a collaborate with the team, particular team. So and also we by the Zoho project we can also track the issues and also make a view of tracking the SLA. So charts and reportings are also available in the Zoho project. So finally, we get close the project with perfect deliverable to the client. So the employee have need to create a task under the project. So then, in a task, there must be a task ID, title, and status, priority, due date, and start date, and who's the owner. We need to mention inside the Zoho project. So the system get trigger the rules or auto assign or send alerts if the uh, project due date get expire. So whatever we make a rules to trigger to the particular project to the project team members. So and also it helps manager to review the progress, like it's how the project was in a current state. So admin also able to analyze the reports of the particular project and also get the report of each and every task of the separate projects. So, so let me move through the Zoho project overview. So this is the Zoho project dashboard. Here you can see the active project of yours and how many projects do you have completed and how many open tasks you have and also the open action items, how many customers you have and how many project groups you have. You can see the whole organization page. This was the admin page. So here you can see the overall status of the all projects inside an organizations. So the portfolio. So we are in portfolio. You can see the all data. So if you choose see here the personal, you can see your private open task. How many open tasks you have to complete and how many closed tasks you have completed and how many open action items, closed action items, and also know about the open milestones and closed milestones. So if the milestones get overdue, the overdue reminder we can assign a overdue. We can trigger overdue reminder alert to the particular persons who are involved in the project or task. So here the individual details of the task. So by here we can see the reports. Inside the here we can see the overall process of how many projects are open in progress. This is the status of the each projects. So open, in progress, approved, cancel, completed, in testings. So we can see the overall process of all projects inside the organizations in the reports. We can also make a drop down here. So you can see the all projects. So here the custom views we have made. So today, how many, today, only for today, how many status of the projects we need to see. You can click here and see the view. So this is the overall report status of an organization. Inside the projects here, you can see how many projects you have in the, we can make select here. So overall projects of an organization can shown here. So by here we can also make the list view as a Gantt. So here we can use if we have the need to provide a same task for the different project, you can use a project template for creating a task and task management. So, for example, if we have the two real estate or finance related projects, you can group inside them as a finance project inside this. So, inside the finance project, you have these three projects related to, we can group those projects inside the single module. That is the major use of the project groups. So, what are the public projects you have, you can see in here. And also, we can see the urgent projects here. So, let me get a walkthrough how to create a project, how to create a task, and how we get to track overall task of the particular projects. Again, I will give you a walkthrough on it. So this is the all projects of views. So now if we click new project here, so here you can see the project template, the default provided by the Zoho projects here. This is the project we have created. So as per the sectors, they default they provide a project template here for software constructions, pharmacy, manufacturing, marketing, HR, and others. So if you need to create a template from the scratch, we can choose from the blank projects. So under the blank projects, you need to provide a project name. So for example, now I have to create a real estate app creations. So I have assigned a owner of the particular projects. So if I need a choose to template, I here are the templates, whatever we created, are drop down here. So if you don't need, you didn't choose that. So need to select the start date and end date of the particular project here. So it is a mandatory one. So and also if you need to group the particular real estate app creation project into the group, you can choose. So if you need to attach or write any descriptions, or usually in the descriptions, we write the flow of the project. What is the next following steps of the project we need to do under the task. So it was useful to the owner or project members to again over the overview of the projects. So after filling off all these details, you make ad of the projects. Yeah, inside the projects, you need to create a task related to the real estate app creation projects or as per the project's overview of. Okay. Okay, now we need to create a task under the project. So here we can create a task name for setup login page for the app. So for here also we can give the step by step follow ups of the task what we need to create. So after filling all those details of needed details, we have created the task. And also we need to assign the owner, need to set the start date and end date of the particular task. Here we made. So then login, then details of uh, land, for example, I made. So start date and due date we need to fix for the particular every task. Okay, these are the tasks under the project named real estate app creations. So in a task management, we can also create a task automations like workflow rules, SLAs, help your automation to the project management. So by clicking settings, simply search up workflows. By here, we can create a workflow as per our wish. So if based on a user action, when a project is created, it was notified to the users or owner of the particular project. And also when a project is updated, the information, these informations need to send to the particular owner of the project. So likewise, you can also make a workflow or rules because it helps SLAs to automate a project management. So we use workflow rules, and also we can create a task blueprint. So as per the task blueprint, the task will get works. So if we get first start, then it get open. So if you need to transfer the project to the another person, so all the details of the previous uh, task are handled by another one. So all the details get transferred to the new owner of the particular task. So as per our wish, as per our need, we can create a blueprint of the particular projects or particular tasks inside the task blueprint. Um, So here, the task automations are done. Then the team collaborations, which means where you can post a comment or tag your team members. So you can see inside the task, you can also make a comment of at. You can also mention the users. Uh, Need the update. It will get notified to the particular use team member of the project. So then if issues tracking and SLCs, if there is a issue faced in a project that assigned to your team that was tracked by the team members and shows as a bug, under chats and reportings, this feature helps to get into a deeper about the task and issues from the project as well. So now we get move on to the Zoho QEngine. So how does the Zoho QEngine enhance your project management? Let me move to that. So we can see why we use Zoho engine with Zoho projects. So first, is a major parts of streamlining. So, streamlining is an end-to-end tested automation solutions that usually helps to streamline your projects. And also it can manage testing process and also manage the project management effectively. So in the another case, it Zoho QEngine works as per the Agile SDLC. So it improve your time to market by doing testing along with the project management. Another that most important, it is issue tracking and management. So the tasks are managed in a Zoho project. You can log the issues and you can track and assign them directly within a Zoho project and manage those issues from bugs in a Zoho queue engine. Yes. And also make a better cross-team collaborations like Zoho QEngine also comes under a inbuilt collaboration features, which will help you improve the team collaborations with user access control. Yes. Finally, Zoho QEngine is a unified toolkit that helps the web, mobile, and API test in a single platform. A test automation tool reduce a manual efforts for your team. If you have different mode of testing, example manual testing or using simple tools for test management, using a different tools for web testings and mobile testings with the Zoho QA, you can do all of those testings under a single platform. So we have seen how does the Zoho Q engine works with the Zoho project. So let me make a quick walkthrough of Q engine. Uh, like what is a Q engine? So it is a test automation software to run your entire testing life cycle. So Zoho Q engine is a unified and AI-powered low-code test automation platform used by a QA teams to build, manage, and execute automated tests for web, mobile, and API applications from a single dashboard. Yeah. So let me see what is test automations. Yeah. So test automation software, which means that helps you plan and execute, manage, and monitor your entire testing lifecycle from a single platform. It is a test automation software. So we can done all these under a single platform. So that improving the efficiency, accuracy, and faster delivery of the quality software. So it is a process of using the tools to write, manage, and execute a test case more efficiently. So Zoho QEngine as a product used within a Zoho for about within 8 years, 8 plus years now. So how Zoho QEngine is used for test automations, it is equipped with Pro Code Editor and Low Code Builder, and is a I don't think about I don't tell about a no code recorder. It is a low code builder and self fill AI, analytics dashboards, and more for web testings, mobile testings, and as well as AP testing. So So here you see the test automation software to run your entire life cycles by using a test automation software. So by using a test automation software to run your entire testing life. So in a single window, it's a cross-platform management and manage test cases on the cloud across both all web, mobiles, and API platforms. Yeah, it is a pro code editor, advanced coding for custom testings. So, and also a low code builder. It's a visual scripting with minimal coding. Yeah. So, and also a no code recorder. I have the automated test case recording. So, and also the help self heal AI. It is an important one. So, smart AI driven error was recovery inside the Zoho QEngine, and also it has an analytics dashboard. Yes. So let me see the product features of the Zoho QEngine. Um, the product's highlights were it was seamless test case management. Yes. So Zoho QEngine is a seamless test case engine. So it's manage a test case across multiple platforms, as we said before, like on a web, Android, iOS, and API. So and also it is a no code be captured and the test case will be generated in an automatic manner without a code. We can also make the manual editor on that. So reports and dashboards. So in the reports and dashboards, QEngine has a rich dashboard feature which contains the results of the test case, whether the test case, how many test case get passed, test case, how many test case gets run, and denotes the passed and failed case with their reasons in the overall dashboards, analytic dashboards view of the Zoho QEngine. And also, it was a best AI-driven testings. Has the capabilities which will showcasing in the demo. So and also it is based on the approvals and roles based access controls. So you can collaborate better with your team. You can see it up such a way. You managers will provide approval, then access the test cases. These will happen inside this single platform named Zoho QL. So find on premise or on cloud test automations, which means we can choose where you want to run your test case inside the Zoho Q engine. Like we need to it also supports the testing becomes the firewalls. Yes. So let me show how the Zoho projects. So we have create all the projects. So under the projects, we need to create a milestones inside the projects. So these are the tasks inside the projects. So here you can see the milestones. So by clicking add milestones, you can create a name, documentation, for example, internal. So the red mark is the mandatory. We need to set up all the data. What are the mandatory ones? After completion, after fill of all the data, you make the add of milestones here. So inside the milestones, we also need to create a task. So like travel, site visiting of real estate. So these are the task list under the uh, milestones. So milestones, it is a major phase or checkpoint in a project. Yeah. So it helps you group related task together and track the progress of each important stage in a project. So milestone break a project into a big sections. Yes. And each section contain a task list and tasks. So task list, which means is a group of related tasks kept together in a phase, like site visiting and checking of land, document revisions. So such the task list was grouped under the milestones. So by this, we have created the task projects and task milestones inside the Zoho have in the Zoho projects. So if the status get changed, it will automatically get triggered into the Zoho QEngine by. So and after get integrated of the projects, it will get undergo the test cases. Wise agile is DLC. So and it will provide a perfect bug-free and error-free project. It tends to deliver to the client. So let me see the overview of the Zoho Q engine and what are the modules setups inside the Zoho Q engine to create test cases with integration of Zoho projects. So these are the dashboard of the. This is the dashboard of the Zoho Q engine. So here you can see in the left panel test cases, test shoots, test plans, results, users. So these are the major fields of our module. So let me walk through uh, one by one modules. So test case is used for Zoho QEngine empowers users to streamline mobile applications testing by enabling them to create efficient tech scripts, and it's tailored to the year Android and iOS testing needs. For a deeper understanding of how mobile testing uh, we can see here. So the platform offers a dedicated testing environment for both Android and iOS and web browsers applications. So it was equipped with a robust test editor. So it provides two distinct modes. One is the editor mode and for writing scripts manually, and builder mode for a simplified visual approach. So I have created uh, code manually. If I need to get edited, the edited mode will trigger. So we can also make a drop down. This is the builder mode. So we can build the in a Zoho Q engine. They conduct both the editor mode and builder mode. This flexibility ensures that users can write, manage, and refine their test cases with easy. So another way of creating test strips is by using the recorder features refers to the here. So recorder features. If we enable the recorder features, by using of recorder features, we can make the testing. Yeah. So then we need to write a testing test case code. So before writing your test case, ensure that a test case is created. So for that, I duplicate this. Before writing the function, we need to. This is a test case list. Okay. So how to create test case? Create test case. So what test case you need? So we can choose pre-created module, or if you need to create a new module, you use this. We can also create a new module to create a test case, particular test case. I have created here as project delivery. Okay, example. So click add. Then you can choose none, function, and data driven. So it data driven testing. So it use diverse data sets to perform iterative testing. Before we mentioned that it was equipped with the data driven testing. So if you need, you can choose, or if you need to write a function, so you need here. So you also choose a type, what you need as a void, string, or int. You can choose. And also specify an arguments. After applying this, you create this. So before creating the functions, if there is a test case, you have ensure that. So these are here we can choose. Here you can see the drop down. We can choose web browser, Android, iOS, and API. What you need, you can choose here. Okay. So and also here you can use automation and manual. For automation, we need to write a simple code. For manual, I will show you how it's work. So after clicking here manual, so here you can write whatever you need for login page. Need to enter a data. After that, successful. If it's need, you need to save this. So after save, you need to go the test suite. So here you can see whatever modules or whatever test case you created here. You can see, and it was editable. So then after creating a test case, you need to move test shoots. So let me walk through what's the test shoots in Zoho QEngine. So test shoots let you group similar functional test cases that can be executed together. Okay, in sequence or in a parallel manner, we can choose here. So you can have any combination of test cases. For instance, the test cases may belong to the same process or they could be completely different. In other words, a shoot is facilitated to group test case into one, which can then be automated together using a test plans. Yes. Test cases have it have the three test cases, one each for logging in, entering values, and submitting the form. Yes, you can group these cases into the test shoot and configure them to run in a sequence. So this helps identify where exactly the test is failing during the sequential testings. Alternatively, you can group test case based on the test type and configure them to run in parallel. So test shoots can be created only after you have created the test cases. So let me show the sample screenshots of this. These are the test shoots results you have seen here. So to create a test queue, navigate to test shoots here. So after enter the name, also execution, precondition and post conditions we need to create it. When the test shoot gets group, it shows like shoot name and test cases. How many test cases are there? The recent executions, when the recent executions have happened. So recent result and by whom the test shoots have created also shown here. So on created time also shown here. Okay. So here then move to the Zoho QEngine app. So you can choose parallel, precondition and post conditions of groups. So customer and project delivery and choose anything. So then you click create. So need to provide a name. Okay, for login page. Yeah, here you can see the test cases, test plans, and execution time. So after get tested of those, then only the execution time, the result of the test plans will show. So after getting gets a chosen of test cases, then move to the test shoots. Finally, that we need to make a test plans. How the test need to done. So let me walk through how the test plans get works. So for test plan, so for creating a mobile test cases using recorder, the recorder feature in Zoho QEngine streamlines a test case creation for both the Android and iOS. By capturing user interactions directly within a mobile app, or a website. Such a taps, swipes, and text inputs and converts them into a price automation text scripts. As a result, the process of creating and managing test cases has been greatly simplified, making it ideal for QA testers with limited coding experience or those seeking efficiency in their mobile app testing process. So once you have connected to your Android or iOS device to the agent, uh, so the live preview test results have been successfully validated. Then you can update an existing test too. So create test plan. Give the test plan name as login page. Test. Need to write descriptions here. You can choose the run on Zoho Cloud or agent. So also you can select it is an optional. Here you see to configure test your locally hosted pages. So need to provide an environment. It is whether it is an web or an API. So web you can choose this Chrome or Firefox. So we can also choose a browser version here and also a screen resolution and also a framework. So after creating this, you tends to add. Yeah, environment was successfully created. So select at least one test should need to select a login page. Okay, save. So environment variable. Is parallel run one. Schedule weekly. Select days. Start date and run date you need to choose here. So run time. Friday and Saturday I need to test. So rerun on failure. Rerun. Okay. Notifications. No email notifications. If you need to add an email notification when completed, need to provide. Okay. Then you click save. So all sets we create. Okay. So now we move to here. So these are the basic overview of the Zoho QEngine. So let me see how the Zoho project gets works with the Zoho QEngine. Basically, the Zoho projects have the task and subtask. Task and subtask which have in the Zoho projects get mapped to the test cases what we have created in that Zoho QEngine. So from the test cases, the task and subtask will get segregate your scenarios to the test suite. After get integrated to this test suite, it will divide. It will shows to the task list and milestones. So the mapping of scenarios to the respective tabs and segregate of the scenarios into two by the Zoho project and Zoho QEngine. So it make a testing Zoho project task in the Zoho QEngine. So these are the test plans. If the test plans get integrated, so after selecting of these test plans, it will move to the it will give the perfect test cases of the projects and perfect delivery of the particular project without any bugs it will give. So these are the overall view of Zoho projects handled with a Zoho QEngine. If anyone need ask two questions about the integrations of Zoho people with the Zoho QEngine, let ask me. I will clarify your doubts. So guys, let me post the poll. So please respond to the poll. Okay, get started. Okay, guys. Thank you for attending poll. And also thank you for attending to spend time for my webinar. So to conclude, smarter project delivery is no longer about just tracking tasks. It's about planning, testing early, and delivering with confidence. So by combining Zoho projects for end-to-end project management and Zoho QEngine for structured test case management and execution, teams can ensure better quality, reduced risks, and on-time delivery. This powerful integrations helps project managers, developers, and QA team to work in sync and it gain a real-time visibility and maintain accountability throughout the project life cycles. With Zoho Project and Zoho QEngine together, organizations can move from reactive problem solving to proactive and data driven project delivery. So guys, thank you for joining today's session. We hope this webinar has given you a clear insights on how to deliver project smarter, faster, and with a higher quality. Thank you for joining webinar.